Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. And the Rams will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. So Colorado's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Colorado State Rams offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rams are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a...
Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits where you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference,
He's got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
it all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last one.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Rams need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Under fire. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's going to get loose. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Salter. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-league plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
And the Rams decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Salter. Lost one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think one of the keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Tries again to get it in. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
31, Colorado State, 0.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Rams can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Using the quick game. And the Rams will keep this drive going. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Winfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rams headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
0.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Rams send out the punt unit. Got it near midfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smalls. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Gain of 18. First and goal.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Grabbed behind the line. It's Winfield. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the run. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense selling out to stop it on 3rd and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the 2nd level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. And the back that time hit the hole and show off his speed.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Coming out with it, it's Ross. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nicolosi. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
52, Colorado State, 0.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking for a man. It's Bauer Nicolosi. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Number 23 on to kick it away.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Rams will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the... at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rams!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Trying to get the corner. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
Looking deep down the right side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They used a jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two.